Okay, then, in 1970, the Nigerian Civil War had just ended. 3 million people died, and Biafra, the Igbo homeland, was devastated. Bank accounts were wiped out, property seized, and businesses gone. The government said no victor, no vanquished, but the Igbo people of Nigeria returned to the rubble. And in the middle of that rubble, in 1971, a group of men in Aba sat down and built something unique. They called it the People's Club of Nigeria, led by Prince Sir Titus Ume Ezeoke. It started as a social club, a place for people who had just survived the war to find each other again, to relax, to talk, to network, and to support each other. It wasn't a political party, it was not a protest movement, it was not even a business. They were just people that were broken, bruised, and economically stripped, deciding that the most important thing they could do at that time was to be in the same room together. The founding principles were four words: be your brother's keeper. In 1971, in the ruins of what Biafra had just left behind, those four words were not a slogan, they were a survival strategy. From Aba, People's Club spread and chapters opened all across Nigeria, from Lagos to Enugu to Port Harcourt and to Abuja. Guys, I just dropped something for every creator who is stuck between 0 to 10,000 followers. It's called the Nano Creator Handbook, and it contains everything I learned on my own journey to 10,000 followers. The problems, the mistakes, the things that actually worked, and the things that never worked, all in one guide. You can get it right now on Seller. The link is in my bio. And if you want something more personal, I'm also taking clarity calls at the moment. Just me and you, looking at your own journey together and finding out what specifically works for you. It's also available on Seller. The link is in my bio. You can get it right now. Thank you very much. Let's get back to the story. Then the diaspora found it. In 1990, Nigerians in Houston, Texas inaugurated the first international chapter. Then the same thing happened in Canada, the United Kingdom, and all across Africa. And the way each chapter begins tells you everything about what the club actually is. The Calgary chapter started in 2011 when two Igbo men accidentally met each other in a shopping mall. One overheard the other speaking Igbo and they introduced themselves. They became friends and decided to bring People's Club to their city. That is the whole story of People's Club in short. Igbo people finding each other and deciding to show up for one another. The Biafran War ended in 1970. The Nigerian government gave returning Igbo soldiers and civilians £20. Regardless of what they had in their accounts before the war started, they were given just £20 to start over. What they built with each other through clubs like this, through the Imwaya apprenticeship system, and through sheer collective will, is one of the most remarkable economic and social recoveries in African history. People's Club of Nigeria was not just a place for people to relax, it was how they decided that they were not going to be broken. Follow for more Nigerian stories the world forgot to tell.